In the late 1980s, the suburbs of Melbourne were calm, ordinary, safe. But under that quiet surface, someone was watching, planning, waiting. He struck at night. He tied up entire families. He took children, and he vanished without a trace. The media would come to call him Mr. Cruel. August 22nd, 1987, Lower Plenty, a suburb northeast of Melbourne. Around 5 a.m., a man broke into a family's home through a window. He wore blue overalls, gloves, and a handmade balaclava with slits for his eyes and mouth. He was armed with a knife and a small pistol. He cut the phone lines, tied up the mother and father, and locked them in a wardrobe. He tied up their 7-year-old son. Then he focused on their 11-year-old daughter. He sexually assaulted her, forced her to bathe afterward. He stayed in the house for nearly 2 hours. At one point, he calmly sat down and ate cold lamb and biscuits from their kitchen. Then he left, without a trace. December 27th, 1988. Ringwood. 10-year-old Sharon Wills was asleep in her bed when Mr. Cruel returned. Around 5:20 in the morning, he broke in again. He cut the phone lines, tied up Sharon's parents, and took her from her room. He wrapped her in bedding and carried her out of the house. Sharon was held for 18 hours, blindfolded. She later said she remembered hearing airplanes overhead, suggesting the location was near Tullamarine Airport. He bathed her, brushed her teeth, clipped her fingernails. He was destroying every shred of forensic evidence. Later that night, he released her. He left her outside Bayswater High School, wrapped in garbage bags. She was cold and confused, but alive. July 3rd, 1990, Canterbury. 13-year-old Nicola Linus was home with her sister. Their parents were out at a school event. Just before midnight, Mr. Cruel broke in through a window. He tied up the sister and abducted Nicola. He took her to another house. She heard planes again, possibly near the airport. She was blindfolded the entire time and restrained by a collar that was bolted to a wall. He fed her. He was calm. He even called himself Mr. Cruel during the ordeal. She was missing for 50 hours. Then she was dropped off near a power station in Kew, still in her school uniform, still blindfolded. A ransom note demanding $25,000 was later found, but police believe it was a fake, a distraction. April 13th, 1991, Templestowe. 13-year-old Karmein Chan was home with her 2 younger sisters while their parents were at work. Around 8:40 p.m., a man entered the home. He wore a green tracksuit and held a small handgun. He locked the younger girls in a wardrobe and took Karmein. On the family's car, someone had spray-painted the words, "Asian drug dealer, payback." But the message was a lie, a cover-up. Karmein never came home. 1 year later, her remains were found in Edgar's Creek in Thomastown. She had been shot 3 times in the head. Unlike the others, she was not returned. Investigators believe Karmein may have seen Mr. Cruel's face, and that's why she was killed. After Karmein's disappearance, Victoria Police launched Task Force Spectrum. It became one of the largest investigations in Australian history. Over 10,000 tips were reviewed, 30,000 homes searched, 27,000 individuals interviewed. But it led nowhere. No fingerprints, no witnesses, no suspects. In 2010, police reopened the case under Task Force Apollo, using new forensic technology. Still nothing. So who was Mr. Cruel? Police believe he was between 30 and 50 years old at the time. Caucasian, medium build, possibly reddish or sandy-colored hair. He may have worked in a technical trade, maybe as an electrician, technician, or even in law enforcement. He knew how to disable alarm systems and remove evidence. He was always in control. Some victims recalled seeing a camera tripod in the room. Police believe he may have recorded the assaults and kept the tapes. There has never been an arrest, never even a confirmed identity. It's been over 3 decades and the case remains one of Australia's most haunting, unsolved mysteries. Mr. Cruel didn't just disappear, he evaporated. There is still a $1 million reward for information leading to his arrest. If you know anything, no matter how small, contact Crime Stoppers Australia. Your call can be anonymous. Someone out there knows the truth. This has been Core Crimes. Subscribe for more true crime cases, raw, detailed, and unfiltered. Stay safe and stay alert.